Well, we are as far back as we can go. It's buried. So, let's bring her up. This is the heaviest load I've ever done, but still nothing for this trailer. It's only like 7,000 pounds. Make sure my gates are back. We don't want to bend any of those. Probably have about 400 pounds of water in here anyway. All right, let's see if we can pull forward. It's all coming out. All right, guys. So, why is my rates always adjustable? That's why I don't have a set rate. Is because you have some customers who want to be bumped up to the front of the line because they have an emergency, or they want to have preferred treatment. And I can give that to them, bump them up to the front line, but it comes at a cost. And then that said customer approved everything, has signed contract. We're working. I fit him in, and he's not complaining about the cost now. But he's like, "Hey, we need to get this done," which obviously I know we need to get it done. So I don't have time not to get it done. But he is wary about the cost of a certain job kind of ballooning, which is all change orders that he signed and agreed to. And I mean, it's fine. He knows exactly we did great work for him, and he compliments the work all the time. But at the same time, he's like, we gotta get this, we gotta get this done. I need to be under a certain amount. And then at the same time, the next phrase, he's like, "Hey, can we add, tack strip, or can we add, some sort of walkway, gription kind of thing?" So anyways, this is why, I did his job at the nights and weekends, basically working night overtime with my employee, getting it done, and it comes at a cost, and he assumes, customer pays for that. And another one of those costs is why I charge more for that is because we had to work out yesterday in the rain, and you can see what I get to clean up now. So all this, I got to take this apart because I threw some, I should have put some regular WD-40 in there. I know white lithium grease is not the best, but it started to jam up a little bit, and we were working in the rain, and it's 35 degrees raining, so it's pretty much the worst kind of rain. Prefer it to snow at that point, right? So now I get to clean all this stuff up, but we're getting the job done working out in the rain. And the time that I'm cleaning up, I've already billed him for this. So this is already time that's built into his estimate and his change order, because I know I got to take time and clean up my tools and make sure they run for the next job. So it comes full circle. It comes, I want to say, what do you want to say? Just, if you want to be bumped to the head of the line, if you want to be, that customer who needs stuff done right now, not a problem. But you can have, what is it? Cheap, fast, and good, and you can only pick two. So we can do fast and good, but it's not going to be cheap. So, and it's not, absolutely not. So, I mean, I'd say if I had my own, the price probably jumped up, I'd say 50%, for everything. Working after I get done with one of my job sites, going to his job site, banging it out, pulling another two guys off another job site to get it done when it needs to be for an inspection, getting the inspection, dealing with the inspectors. Now we're, the inspector has a problem with the pickets, the spindles. So guess what? We get to add another 200 spindles at customer's cost, because he wants them. They're within the 4 inches, but he wants them closer together for some reason. So guess what? We're gonna put them about an inch apart, all 400 of them. So, anyways, that's customers are never. I would say they are happy, but you can't. They're not your friends. They're strictly business, and that's another reason why I say keep family out of business. because it usually never works. So customers are not your friends. My employee knows that. They'll turn on you in a quick second. I have another customer we've been working on for a long time, and as soon as one of my tile contractors a little late getting on the job site, it's the world is falling. You know, like it's gonna rain. It's gonna, you know, our house is gonna fall apart and fall into the crevice that's below them, which there isn't one, obviously. So it's, you know, make sure your customer's emergency is not your emergency, and their emergency and their issue with lack of planning is not your emergency. I forget the exact saying for that, but it holds true for sure. So it's okay to tell customers no. Hindsight 2020, I should have told this customer, no, sorry, I don't have time to do it. It is a great payday for us in the business, but at the same time, I'm not sure if it's actually worth the money. I mean, it's like 19 grand for this job. And I mean, I'm still over 50% gross profit for sure, but still, I mean, I don't know if it was even worth it. But we'll get it done. You know, have done. He's a great customer. You know, he wants more work done in the future. He's actually added more things. I told him not until next year because I absolutely have no more time for any job, anytime. I've shot down, I think, 7 jobs, 7 requests, 7 bids this week alone. I don't have time. No time at all. I usually run a Christmas special for you know, for hanging TVs, just to get my name out there, but I don't think I'm going to do that this year. I don't have time. I don't think I have time to hang 2 or 3 TVs. I might have time to hang 1 or 2, but I mean, honestly, I don't think I don't have time. There's not enough time. I got to get a bunch of other stuff taken care of. I'm taking time off for the holidays, you know, 4-day weekends, which is going to be nice. And, you know, you got to clean all this stuff up. What else? I think that's about it. I got to clean, obviously, all my tools, make sure they're working correctly, charge everything up, and get ready for tomorrow's work. So yeah, moral of the story, charge what you're worth. If there is additional time invested, it needs to be paid for. And if a customer's emergency, like, my rates go up if you make your emergency my emergency, 100%. Exactly. If you want something done fast, sure, not a problem, but it's gotta be worth my time, right? It's gotta be worth your time. Like and subscribe, you guys. I'll see you in the next video.